up? It's Mansi. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a study routine video. A lot of you guys have been asking me to do it, and today I'm in the mood to study, so I thought why not just record it and go about it. This is sort of an experimental video. I don't know if this will resonate with you guys, but if it does, I'm going to do more of these, and if it doesn't, I kindly want you to forget this video exists. So please do that. So I'm going to cover thyroid gland today. I don't usually go subject wise, I usually go topic wise. So I select a particular system or a particular organ, and then I study every subject related to that. And I'm going to cover the thyroid gland today, and we'll start with the anatomy and the embryology of it, and then we'll go about medicine and the surgery part of it. So I really don't have any idea how this will turn out, or how I'm supposed to show you guys how I study, but I'm going to try my best to do it. And yeah, let's give it a go. Alright, hair up, all gear down for study. Let's get started. First of all, I'm going to tell you the books that I use. So I usually just split my books into very small parts, because that's a sort of weird habit that I have, and that is precisely what I've done with all of these. I usually use first aid book because it has very to the point facts, and it has useful information in a very concise manner, which I think really helps when you are covering a topic, so that you don't miss out on anything important. Whenever I'm doing any topic, I usually just also cover the same topic from first aid, because it usually only takes about 15-20 minutes to just cover the whole topic, because like I said, it's very concise. The next book that I'm going to be using is SRB. SRB is a surgery book, and it is kind of not a standard book or sort of book that is highly recommended by anyone. I usually use SRB because this has a very elaborate approach on every point. So it's exactly the opposite of first aid. So for thyroid, I'm going to refer to the surgical anatomy through SRB, and I'm going to get the important points that are mentioned in the first aid, and then I'll elaborate on those points using SRB. Okay, then we come to the pathology. So for pathology, I'm going to use Golian, which is a primarily USMLE book, but I use this book because it has a really interesting approach to making pathology interesting, because it also has the clinical findings, and it has the microscopic aspect of everything that would be related to any topic that you're studying. Then we come to the pharmacology, the drugs part. I use Kaplan for that, again a USMLE book. I know where you're getting. Am I preparing for USMLE? That is the question that must be on your mind. I am preparing for USMLE, but I would not say that right now it's a hardcore preparation. I am just trying to prepare every topic the best I can. My main goal right now is to just prepare every topic and every system or every subject really the best that I know how to. So I'm using a bunch of resources for that. I'm using all sorts of books for that. So moving on to medicine, the book, there is no hardcore book that I use for medicine. Actually, I usually just use all these three books together as a conglomeration. I do that. Plus I have some marrow notes, and I find that really helpful, because all the points that might be important to just know, and the management part is main point in medicine that needs to be separately referred to. So I usually use this PJ Mehta Practical Medicine book, which has everything really just what you need practically and theoretically relevant for medicine. It's been 2 hours, and I have completed anatomy, embryology, physiology, half of pathology. Hypothyroidism is left. I actually took a 15-minute break, and then that uncalled for break on the phone. I'm going to just quickly complete the pathology part and stop recording this video, which is really just a way of wasting time. So I'm going to do that because I'm also feeling a bit hungry, so I'm going to order something. Okay, so I've done most of the topics. I have to do some questions now because I always feel like doing questions is very important after every topic, because you get to know how much you retain after every topic that you cover. So thyroid being a very small topic, it only took a day to cover the whole thing. I'm going to spend an hour maximum because it's already 10 o'clock at night and I don't have that much energy left in me to just, spend more time studying at all, because yeah, it's been a long day. So yes, I'm going to do the questions quickly, and I should tell you where I'm going to do the questions or what platform I'm using for questions. I'm not doing questions from the book. I'm using UWorld subscription. The main reason is that the questions are more clinically oriented, so that gives me a wider perspective on every topic, and I think that is something that I'm looking for when I'm doing questions. Yes, it takes a longer time than usual because the questions are so long that it takes you time to just get used to it. So unless you are very, very thorough with everything related to the topic, it's going to take you a bit of time to just solve every question. So it's like a riddle, it's like a puzzle. It really just seals the deal for me for every topic. So it's up to me to select the number of questions on every test. So for this test I've selected 32 questions in total that I see here. It seems like I'm actually advertising UWorld but I'm not advertising UWorld. I'm just really impressed with the interface.